Okay, it's 17th of May 2025. That is my taxi there. I hope he's turning round. At least I think it is. I hear the only car in the area. 17th of May, as I said. Hopefully we'll be alright. Let's see. As he comes up. Here he is. Let's have a little chat. Don't think he's going to do it there. It's a bit... Oh. That's encouraging. Hello.
Hello, sir.
For Paul, yeah?
Yeah. Did you open Uber Pets?
No, it's a guide dog.
Yeah, but I still have to order an Uber Pet.
No, you don't. It's a guide dog.
You understand?
No, you don't understand. It is a guide dog. He helps me. He helps. He's an assistance dog, guide dog assistance dog. You have to take those by law, mate.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
Okay, so we're going to take him then?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay. Seem doubtful. Do you want to put that as forward as you can, yeah? Your seat. And I'm just going to lie him on the floor. He's going to be fine. That's it. Lie down, Pyrgo. You've got a lovely big car there, mate. Lots enough room for him. He's fine. Sort the other door out for me. That'd be great. Thank you. Thanks very much. You okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. There you go, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, just be careful with that because you have to take. You can see, you know, the harness he has on his back. He's got branding. It says guide dogs and everything on it. So
Yeah, but
no, there isn't a but. You see, you have to.
no, the thing is, myself, I've got phobia with dogs.
Then you need an allergy. Yeah. There's,
So if I take a dog,
Yeah.
then I'll put your life and my life in danger.
you think you're putting your life in danger now?
Huh?
Do you think you're putting your life in danger now?
No, if I've got a phobia, then I'll be putting my life in danger, innit?
Yeah, but you're doing all right. You know, you've seen he's a really good boy. He's well trained. He's lying down. He's just like another passenger. He's as calm as another passenger.
Yeah, I'm not arguing on that, but I'm just saying on my side as well.
I think.
That's why I've never signed on Uber Pets app.
Yeah, I understand about Uber Pets.
Yeah.
But with a guide dog, you do have to. Okay, so even with your phobia, you have to. There are ways of overcoming that. You know, you can talk to Uber or TfL about that, and they will help you.
No, they will only tell me that I have to cancel it if I.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. I mean,
No.
we could do a test, and I could report you for saying you weren't going to take him, and they would definitely come and talk to you. They wouldn't.
But did I say I wasn't going to?
No.
take it?
I'm not going to do that.
No.
You didn't refuse, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing. There would be no way you wouldn't lose anything now. Nothing would happen. But why don't you go to them and say, I picked up this guide dog guy, and we had a really good chat. I hope we had a really good chat. He advised me that if I've got phobia about dogs, that I'd like to do something about that, because there are guide dogs and assistance dogs all over London, and there's a good chance you're going to meet more of us. You know, in your life, like you've taken a good few thousand trips now, haven't you? So, and you're a good guy. You're all right. You're fine. You know, you haven't said no. You didn't argue with me. You've done. Let me tell you this. You've done exactly the right thing this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done exactly the right thing. You've done exactly what you're obliged to do, which is to carry a guide dog. A pet, absolutely, you do not have to carry a pet. You can say no to a pet, or you can say yes to a pet, and then you get a bit more money for taking pets. But a guide dog, you have to take a guide dog. I mean,
That's a lesson, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, don't go for the least in terms of this as a response. Go for if you genuinely have a fear. Like you've done very, very well. I'm going to say that you haven't displayed a very obvious like reaction. So you've done really, really well. But to be fair, our dogs are £40,000 worth of dog. You know, they cost a lot of money. and therefore they're trained like expertly. Like he's literally lying there, like wondering what all this is about. He doesn't. He's just looking at me, all like, "Oh, we're going on an adventure."
Is that how much they cost?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
So do you have to buy it through your pocket or?
Thankfully not. No, there's a charity called Guide Dogs,
Okay.
and what Guide Dogs do is that they're funded totally by the public, so they don't get any government funding, and there are around 4,500 partnerships at the moment.
But do they go back for review of?
Yes,
training or-
100% if necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have when you've had the dog for a year, you have a yearly review, like a yearly check to see if he's okay, make sure you're all doing well. You take them to the vet regularly, get them, all their vaccinations kept up to date and all that. You have, if there's anything goes wrong, anytime you need it, you get input from them. And yeah, it's you get fully trained on how to use the dog. The dog is trained for it doesn't qualify until usually it's over 2 years old. So
Or 2 years old.
yeah.
But
So-
does it take long for you guys to connect?
About 5.5. So the training is 5.5 weeks, and then you probably, on average, take about a year to fully connect with your dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you have to get used to each other. Like at this point, the guide dog will have been through, being raised as a puppy for a year by one family or person, and then going on to training with guide dogs. He will have been going to someone else's house each night after the training's finished, as like a little boarder, like going to home from school, and then and then they get put matched with someone.
Is there a certain breed that is more intelligent than the other?
The ones that do really well are retrievers, like this one is. He's a golden retriever.
Okay.
And then there's a Labrador as well, and sometimes a combination of Labrador retrievers. And then German Shepherds do quite well as well.
But they all come at the same price?
Well, it's an average, isn't it? So yeah, it's